And then the first day of filming, the guy tells me, okay, kick him.
And you grabbed my hand and you took me outside.
Because if you're a lover, you gotta be a fighter.
How so?
Because if you don't fight for your love, what kind of love do you have?
Keanu Reeves, the beloved actor known for his iconic roles, especially as the relentless assassin in the John Wick series, is not just an amazing actor. Off-screen, he's admired for his generosity, humility, and genuine decency. He's the kind of guy who rides the subway, donates millions to charity, and stays grounded despite his fame. But recently, rumors have surfaced that Hollywood insiders are plotting to push him out. This surprising news even caught the attention of Joe Rogan, who claimed that Hollywood has basically kicked Keanu out for good. So, what's behind Rogan's comment? How did Keanu manage to upset Hollywood so much? And why have there always been whispers about wanting him gone? Let's find out. Before we dive into the drama surrounding Keanu Reeves' departure from Hollywood, let's take a moment to get to know the man behind the myth. Keanu's life has been anything but ordinary, with personal tragedies and a unique perspective on fame shaping his choices. Keanu Reeves, the unbreakable spirit of Hollywood. Keanu Reeves' journey through Hollywood is nothing short of extraordinary. For over 3 decades, he's not just been a box office powerhouse, his films have grossed over $3 billion worldwide, but also a symbol of kindness and humility in an industry often dominated by egos. Fans don't just love him for his iconic roles, they admire the genuine person he is behind the scenes. Born in Beirut, Lebanon in 1964, Keanu's early life was a whirlwind of instability. His father abandoned the family when he was just 3, leaving him and his mother to navigate a series of moves from Sydney to New York to Toronto. Imagine attending 4 different high schools in just 5 years. School was tough for Keanu, who struggled with dyslexia and didn't always fit in. But amidst the chaos, he discovered a passion that would change his life: acting. He took the stage for the first time at 9, and by 15, he knew acting was his calling. Dropping out of high school at 17 to chase that dream was a bold choice, but Keanu was determined. At 20, he made his way to Los Angeles, where he began with small roles, like a stint in the Canadian sitcom Hanging In. It wasn't glamorous, but every star has to start somewhere. In 1986, everything shifted when he starred in River's Edge, catching the attention of audiences and critics alike. He soon became the face of cool, laid-back characters in films like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. The 1990s brought him into the action hero spotlight with hits like Point Break and Speed. But behind the scenes, life threw him some devastating curveballs. When his sister Kim was diagnosed with leukemia, Keanu stepped up to care for her. This experience ignited a passion for giving, leading him to quietly donate millions to cancer research. Yet, tragedy continued to shadow him. In 1993, he lost his close friend River Phoenix to a drug overdose, leaving him heartbroken. Then, in 1999, just as The Matrix made him a global icon, his girlfriend Jennifer Syme gave birth to their stillborn daughter. Months later, Jennifer tragically died in a car accident. It's hard to fathom how someone could endure such pain and still rise above it. But Keanu did just that. He kept moving forward, not for fame, but out of a commitment to authenticity and kindness. Keanu Reeves is a testament to resilience, proving that even in the darkest moments, one can emerge with grace and humanity. So why does Hollywood keep trying to push him aside? Perhaps it's because his light shines too brightly for an industry that often overlooks the true essence of stardom. Kicked out of Hollywood. The Keanu Reeves dilemma. Keanu Reeves is one of Hollywood's most beloved figures, yet it's no secret that some in the industry have tried to push him out for years. It's baffling to think anyone would want to sideline someone as humble, generous, and down-to-earth as Keanu. But Hollywood isn't driven by heart. It's about control, power, and playing by rules that Keanu simply refuses to follow. Let's dive into a glaring incident that highlighted this disdain. Matthew Perry's jab in his memoir. In a surprising and unnecessary shot, Perry wrote, "Why is it that the original thinkers like River Phoenix and Heath Ledger die, but Keanu Reeves still walks among us?" This comment ignited a massive backlash from fans who fiercely defend Keanu. The internet erupted in outrage, forcing Perry to apologize. But the real question is, why target Keanu at all? Perry isn't the first to take aim at Reeves. This simmering disdain for Keanu has lurked beneath Hollywood's polished surface for years. In 2019, he revealed that he was blacklisted by Fox Studios after he refused to appear in Speed 2. Anyone who's seen that film knows it's considered one of the worst sequels ever. Keanu, being both smart and principled, wanted no part of it. Instead of rewarding him for his integrity, Fox chose to punish him. Sandra Bullock agreed to return, but Keanu recognized a disaster when he saw one. The film bombed, and he dodged a bullet. But Fox held a grudge, keeping him out of their good graces for over a decade. Keanu's refusal to play by Hollywood's rules goes beyond that incident. He has consistently refused to allow deepfakes in his contracts. While many in Hollywood embrace this technology, Keanu understands its potential dangers. He's okay with a little CGI, but he draws the line when it threatens the authenticity of acting. He shared a story from early in his career when a tear was digitally added to his face in a scene he hadn't actually performed. That experience shifted his perspective forever. His stance against deepfakes didn't sit well with Hollywood's elite. They perceived his refusal to conform as a threat to their control. Keanu isn't just advocating for his artistic integrity, he's standing up for every actor who could potentially be replaced by a digital clone. It's a bold move that has made him even less popular among Hollywood gatekeepers. But Keanu doesn't care. He won't compromise his principles for the sake of acceptance. His views on AI-generated art and music echo this sentiment. While some see it as innovative, Keanu questions the cultural and social implications of these technologies. He wonders who controls these creations and what value they truly hold. Keanu envisions a future where art and culture could be manipulated, and he refuses to sit back and let it happen without speaking out. This kind of thinking doesn't win friends in an industry obsessed with the next big thing, especially when it challenges the status quo. Keanu has been labeled difficult, stubborn, and even a rebel. But let's be honest, those are just euphemisms for he won't be controlled. Hollywood thrives on control, and anyone who dares to step outside that box is swiftly shown the door. Yet, Keanu has always walked his own path. Whether it's turning down a massive paycheck to avoid a terrible sequel or refusing to let technology redefine acting, he's never been afraid to go against the grain. For that, Hollywood has attempted to push him out. But the truth is, you can't kick out someone who doesn't need you. Keanu Reeves is not in this for fame, money, or approval. He's here because he loves what he does, and he'll do it his way, whether Hollywood likes it or not. That's why fans adore him. And it's not the only reason they hold him in such high regard. Keanu Reeves, the low-key legend, Keanu Reeves is far from your typical Hollywood star, and that's exactly why fans adore him. With over 3 decades in the spotlight, he has mastered the art of maintaining a low profile in an industry obsessed with fame and fortune. While many celebrities flaunt their extravagant lifestyles on social media, Keanu remains grounded, showing us that it's possible to be a superstar without losing your sense of self. Despite being one of the highest-grossing actors in history, Keanu is remarkably private. He isn't one to hog the spotlight. Yes, he participates in interviews, attends red carpets, and promotes his films, but you'll never catch him revealing more than he chooses to share. This elusive nature adds to his charm. He is present and respectful during media appearances, yet always keeps a part of himself hidden away, making him all the more intriguing. Fans respect him not just for his work, but for the way he lives his life. He doesn't court attention, nor does he seek Hollywood's approval. In fact, his low-key lifestyle has made him something of a legend online. Remember the viral "Sad Keanu" meme? It featured a photo of him sitting alone on a park bench, eating a sandwich, and it took the internet by storm in 2010. This rare glimpse into his solitary life became a reflection of his more tragic past. Keanu has faced significant heartbreak, and it's this depth of character that resonates with fans. One of the most heart-wrenching events in his life was the loss of his daughter, followed by the tragic death of his girlfriend in a car accident. These devastating losses could have sent him down a darker path, but instead, Keanu channeled his grief into his work, particularly in roles that require deep emotional connection, such as John Wick. Speaking of John Wick, fans often draw parallels between Keanu's life and the character he plays. Both have endured profound loss, yet continue to move forward despite the pain. In interviews, Keanu has spoken about how he uses his own experiences to inform his roles, bringing something deeply personal to the character. This authenticity is part of what makes John Wick so compelling. What truly sets Keanu apart, however, is his kindness and humility. He doesn't boast about his wealth or accomplishments. Instead, he's known for his generosity and simple acts of kindness. Many may not realize this, but Keanu Reeves is one of the most generous A-list celebrities out there. How do we know this? Well, stories abound of Keanu quietly donating millions to cancer research, helping out crew members on set, and even giving away large portions of his earnings to those in need. He embodies the idea that true stardom is about character, not just fame. In a world where many seek the limelight, Keanu's ability to shine brightly while staying true to himself is a breath of fresh air. That's why fans love him, and it's why he remains an enduring icon in Hollywood. The generosity behind the icon. When you think of Hollywood superstars, you might picture glitz, glamour, and inflated egos. But Keanu Reeves stands apart from the crowd, not because he shouts about his good deeds, but because he quietly embodies kindness. The stories of his generosity come from the people who've worked alongside him, those fortunate enough to witness his genuine compassion firsthand. Take, for instance, the time he surprised the entire stunt team on The Matrix with brand new Harley-Davidson motorcycles. Why? Simply to share the thrill of riding. Then there's the tale from a Reddit user who worked on Chain Reaction, sharing how Keanu treated the crew to breakfast and lunch every day during the final weeks of filming. Imagine that. Most celebrities barely acknowledge their crew, yet Keanu goes above and beyond. And it doesn't stop there. He once offered a fellow crew member a ride to a repair shop to pick up his car. It may seem like a small gesture, but how many stars would take the time to do that? It's these little things that highlight just how genuine he is. One of the most touching stories about Keanu dates back to 1997, when he was photographed sitting on the sidewalk with a homeless man sharing drinks and snacks. It's moments like this that show his character. Additionally, he's known to have sacrificed millions of his own salary to ensure jobs on his movie sets remain secure. Reports suggest he's given up as much as $125 million over the years just to keep people employed. That's not just generous, it's truly extraordinary. While many in Hollywood are busy chasing their next big payday, Keanu makes it a point to look out for those around him. Even off the clock, his kindness shines through. There's a story about him patiently waiting in the rain to get into his own rap party, choosing not to use his name to skip the line. The club owner didn't even recognize him, but Keanu never demanded special treatment. These stories make it clear that Keanu isn't just playing a nice guy on screen. He really lives it. His generosity goes far beyond financial contributions. He gives of himself, whether to a fan, a colleague, or even a stranger. That's why Keanu Reeves is not just a beloved actor. He's a legend in every sense of the word. And when it comes to where he puts his generosity, the answer might surprise you. Keanu Reeves, making a difference. Quietly, Keanu Reeves quietly donates millions to children's hospitals and cancer research around the world, but most people don't know about it. That's because he deliberately avoids putting his name on these charitable efforts. Despite being one of the most famous actors on the planet, he runs a private foundation that has been making a real difference for years without seeking the spotlight. He prefers to let the work speak for itself, and that's just part of what makes him so special. What's even more impressive is how he approaches his film projects. Keanu is known for taking pay cuts to ensure that budgets can stretch further for better talent, costumes, or special effects. For example, during the making of The Devil's Advocate, he took a significant salary reduction so that Al Pacino could join the cast. He did something similar for the Matrix sequels, accepting less money so the filmmakers could create those groundbreaking visuals we all love. This commitment to both his craft and his colleagues really shows how much he values the art of filmmaking. But Keanu's kindness doesn't stop there. He often takes time to engage with fans and crew members, making them feel appreciated. Whether he's stopping for a quick chat with someone on the street or posing for photos, he genuinely cares about those around him. His humble demeanor and willingness to lend a hand create a warm atmosphere wherever he goes. And here's the exciting part. Keanu is still active in the film industry with several upcoming projects on the horizon. Whether it's new films or potential sequels, fans can look forward to seeing his incredible talent on screen again soon. With his blend of generosity, authenticity, and remarkable skill, Keanu Reeves continues to be a true icon, showing us that you can be a superstar and still keep your heart in the right place. What's on the horizon for Keanu Reeves? Let's talk about what's coming up for Keanu Reeves, because let's be real, we can't get enough of him. First up is Sonic the Hedgehog 3, where Keanu will voice Shadow the Hedgehog. Set to release on December 20th, 2024, this highly anticipated sequel has fans buzzing. With Keanu's unique charm and depth, Shadow is bound to leave a memorable mark on the franchise. But that's just the beginning. The John Wick saga isn't over yet. John Wick 5 is in development. While it's still unclear if Keanu will reprise his iconic role, Lionsgate is actively working on it. Plus, there's a John Wick spin-off titled Ballerina, starring Ana de Armas, where Keanu will make a special appearance. Scheduled for release in 2025, this one is sure to thrill fans. Keanu is also stepping into the comic book world with BRZRKR, a live-action movie based on the series he co-created. He'll portray B, an immortal warrior working for the US government. Netflix is behind this project, and there's even an animated spin-off in the works, which has fans eagerly anticipating more. And for those who have been waiting for it, Constantine 2 is officially in the pipeline. with Keanu returning as the dark and brooding John Constantine. Fans have been hoping for this sequel for years, and with director Francis Lawrence back at the helm, we can expect a gripping supernatural adventure. Keanu is also set to star in Rally Car, which follows a former NASCAR driver competing in a rally race in China. Although this project has been in development for a while, we're crossing our fingers for updates soon. Then there's Past Midnight, a vigilante superhero movie coming to Netflix, along with Good Fortune, a comedy featuring Keanu alongside Seth Rogen and Keke Palmer. Filming for Good Fortune began earlier this year, but we're still waiting for more details about the plot. Last but not least, Keanu will appear in Outcome, a black comedy directed by Jonah Hill, where he plays a former Hollywood star caught in a blackmail scheme. This film is set to debut on Apple TV+. With all these exciting projects lined up, it's clear that Keanu Reeves isn't going anywhere anytime soon. He continues to bring his talent and passion to the screen, and we can't wait to see what he'll do next. So what do you think? Which upcoming Keanu Reeves project are you most excited about? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We've got plenty more fun stories on the way. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time with another amazing story. Stay tuned.